Welcome to the underbelly of our 35-foot Cherokee Catamaran. This week we asked the question, what happens when two absolute amateurs start to refit a boat? Now in this video you're going to see some questionable DIY and fiberglassing and some terrible bulkhead work, so go easy on me, but apart from that, enjoy the video.
And I'm Nadiana, this is my little husband Mark. So, change of plan. We're going to move into this bedroom today. Outside is blowing crazy wind that I get lifted up by the wind. Because we're waiting for some epoxy resin and also fiberglass for Mark to do the bulkheads and the loose ones. So we're going to move in here and try to tackle down the main living area with the bathroom and the main bedroom first, while we're living in this one for the moment.
I definitely suit this suit a lot less than Nadiana, but basically I've got it on because I'm going to redo the tabbing on a big bulkhead, and this is the only bulkhead in the boat which has delaminated, and it's not that pretty, but it needs to be done. It is this one. So it's just 2 ports of the companionway, and you can see that it is delaminated, which is not good, and it's a very awkward one, which is probably a little bit silly. I should probably get a little bit more experience with the smaller ones and work my way to that one. However, after doing this one, doing other ones are going to be a doddle. We're still waiting for epoxy from the online chandlers, so I'm just preparing it today, and I have these tools. I've got this grinder which was left behind by the previous owner, which is really nice. I've got like a very kind of a cutting disc basically there, also a flap disc. But first I'm going to just chip away with my brand new knife, which cut my thumb almost off. I'm also going to try as well the tiny little Dremel with the little cutting disc as well, to see if I can cut off some of the fiberglass. Obviously we've got a mask, suit, glasses. I'm also going to create a cocoon to stop the fiberglass from spreading to the other parts of the boat as well. So I'm not sure how effective this little cocoon is going to be, but time to start chipping away with the various tools. I need to get better goggles because a piece just flipped into my eye. But I think this is the better way to go for getting the bulkhead tabbing off. These should be better. They do steam up though. Rather than just grind it down, I wanted to actually cut it out, because then it'll save all this material going into the air. So dust is our enemy for this refit. I will have to grind down and sand down the rest of it. About an hour and a half later, I've managed to get the bulkhead all separated. Funnily enough, it's cut out here. I didn't do this. I don't know if you can see, it's been cut out. I have for now finished cutting it out with this. It did at one point go through my glove and slice through my finger as well. But yeah, now I'm being very careful with it. So I'm gonna have a little coffee break, and then after I will get to getting it ground down, ready for that new tabbing to go on.
The key thing is be patient at the start, so when you chip off, you can later on go with a full big thing.
Is that a ancient Chinese proverb?
No. There is a similar one. It's called 好事多磨. 好事 is a good thing. 多磨 is grind longer. So if something takes too long, then usually you say this, then it means it's gonna be a good thing.
Good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, there you go. No culture difference.
I dropped the cheese.
I've just started filming because on camera I can't get mad at him. But he just dropped the cheese and start filming.
I just wanted to shout out Frere Augustine cheese. It's really good. Creamy, it's not too strong, it's not too weak, it's just perfect. Please don't get mad at me when I turn the camera off.
Okay. That's just too much!
I dropped the GoPro. I will put it back and continue. I'm back with the sander. Let's see how long this takes. Maybe just 2 hours. Well, that was not particularly fun. My ears are ringing. It took about 2 hours to get it to a state where I can tab it here. This is fiberglass. This is bare fiberglass. And that's where it's going to be tabbed in again. I'm incredibly itchy and I have a layer of fiberglass on me. So I'm going to go for a shower. Is this just one person's food?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's our first day having a plated meal and enjoy.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Mwah.
You worked hard.
You worked just as hard as me.
Well, watch some YouTube videos.
Watch YouTube. That's the plan.
We just want to share with you our excited, happy moment.
We applied for
I'm speechless.
French residencies, and it's like a Brexit residency. It goes through a portal on the French website.
I just got an email telling me that they've got a meeting with me on July 1st, which means I could stay here all the time, and it's pretty much approved. So this is the good news, because then we can stay in the EU for as long as we want, I guess.
I've been so nervous about it. I thought I would get the residency, but I was a bit worried. But the good thing is we're actually married, so
yeah,
that probably helps.
We're just really happy. I'm pretty much over the moon. Varnishing the kitchen counter so that if any oil or stain gets on it, and then can just wipe it off. So my job today is clean out this closet, and the inside, check it out. I think it's a type of insulation or something, but it's molding up, so I might need to tear it down. I don't know how big of a job it is, but yeah, gotta be done.
That wind is absolutely terrible. Again, today is just a tinkering day for me. We're going to get the oven in later. We've got this other LED strip, very important LEDs, very important. I've also tried to clean up these windows with some hydrochloric acid. Still looking very rough. Nadiana's doing the bulk, or at least the difficult and annoying work today.
I know. But I'm disassembling the doors, and I think I'm gonna make it a bit easier to slide because it's really hard to slide. And I'm tearing down this foam insulation, which is a pain in the butt. And I'm painting everything again to make it new. It's like, you think it's a job, just a job, but then it develops into like tiny little like hardcore.
A 2-hour job becomes a full day job.
Yeah, but it's all good.
Job.
This is why I needed to tear it down, because it's all absorbed moisture and molded. Success!
So I'm trying to get some fittings. Originally it had an olive here which goes on. I've been digging around the boat looking for little treasures, and I found this little shut-off switch. So if I can get some flexible pipe to go onto this, which I've found also, and if I can get a smaller one that fits, and I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure someone will say that's not right, but we'll try. Don't judge, okay? Don't judge. I'm an amateur. Alright.
Camera pressure, camera pressure, camera pressure. So we got our seating area foam arrived today. It's perfect. My measurements were good and it fits in. So the measurement that I used is the most efficient way. They only cut in squares, they don't cut curve. So I had to order a bigger plates for the turned around ones. For these straight ones, I ordered separate, small chunk. And the total, it cost about 70 euros. Back to our initial bedroom. I'm gonna tear out this headboard today, cause I'm sure like many of you would say don't, but the length of it is not high enough for Mark. He hit his head on the board many times during his sleep, and I watched him and it hurts my heart, and I don't want him to become more stupid. So I'm taking that out. Don't worry, I'm not getting stressed and having white hair. It's just fiberglass dust. What? Whoa. You want to explain what's in there?
Let's do a little box opening. So this one's not too spectacular. This is just a big old fuel tank. 70 liters, so pretty small, but it's perfect for us. Now this video is in no way sponsored by SVB. I really wish it was. This is a little gift for Nadiana. A Fender keychain. This is our fuel pipe. Smells good. This is epoxy hardener, and this is epoxy resin. 5 litres altogether, 100 euros. There's going to be a lot of epoxy going onto this boat.
Yeah.
Filleting blend, aka silica. Solar panel cables, so we can fit 4 solar panels that we have. Fiberglass mat.
Give me my little key ring. I can't wait to hold it.
For the fuel tank. Tinned wire, so that it doesn't corrode in the salty atmosphere. Bus bar, that was expensive, but that will control a lot of the power going to the various lights around the boat. And these little tiny things, cute wire connectors. Well, that was not cheap, all of this stuff, but we're probably not going to need to do another big shop for a long time. How expensive? I think I already said about 300 euros. Or was it 400 euros?
太可爱了。
Even though we've just bought 5 litres of epoxy, Nadiana's so adamant that she wants to try the old epoxy which we found in a cart under the boat.
Need to salvage it.
You want to salvage it, even though we've just bought loads of fresh stuff. Alright, so 1 part of that for 2 parts of that.
Do you stir?
Yes. Very much.
Vigorously.
Vigorously.
I know all these terms.
We have an incredibly timid cat which comes, and we were given some cat food, so we put it out to see if there are any cats available, and this cat showed up, but it's very timid. Very timid. How's the epoxy? It's not setting.
It looks like the candy. They will sell it in front of the primary school. You get like a little tiny jar and 2 sticks that you can play with. And you can also eat it, and it's in all different colors.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
It's the day after, and it's a...
It's annoying because I told
Chinese.
Mark, do not put it in the
It's
fridge.
annoying because I told you put more hardener in. Sticking in this big old bulkhead which I prepared the other day. So this is where I will tab. I will first wet out the wood and then start with a fillet and then tab it in with some fiberglass. Look, it's only half full. So it's amply wetted. There are, however, some big gaps, as you can see here, which makes me think this is not structural. I have had a second opinion and I've been told it's not structural. However, I am going to fill that with epoxy filler now. It may not be the prettiest, but it's going to be incredibly strong. I've already cut sheets of mat, and I have made this fiberglass wool, which I will mix with silica here and make a gloopy peanut butter to fill in those holes. I'm not going to show a close-up because it's not very pretty. However, I filled in those gaps. I still need to mix up more of this for a fillet, and then I need to mix some more epoxy on top of that to get the chop strand on. So a long day of epoxying, but I'll just wait till that goes a little bit goopy and then start doing a nice fillet. Would you say that's peanut butter?
Yeah, definitely peanut butter.
Well, it's time for
I'm
the...
hungry. We left our cattle on good tidings for the next owner, and we had to buy one. And cattle in France are so expensive. Our last one, the 2-liter one, is only £2. And guess how much this tiny little pot cost us? It was the cheapest one, and I thought it was bigger. It cost €15, and it was the cheapest one.
Oh my god, it's cute though.
Yeah, and I think it's 0.8 liter, and come to think about it, it's actually probably just perfect for 2 cups of tea.
What about the coffee maker that you bought us?
And as well as little tiny cup Also the cheapest one, but I forgot to look at the size. All good. I love tiny stuff, and even though we have big place, we don't need to fill it up.
Well, I've tabbed in the bulkhead, but I'm very embarrassed about it. I'm not sure whether to show it on camera. The epoxy was really gloopy. I'm not sure if I mixed it wrong. I was pretty sure that I mixed it right. Anyway, I've put one layer of tabbing on. I'm very disappointed with myself. The filling was good, the filleting was good. But the tabbing, maybe I used too thick of fiberglass. I'm not sure whether to show you this. I'll show you one spot where it's not too bad. Here. No, there it is. Honestly, it's not that great, but I'm gonna let it set, sand it down, and then put another layer on. And I think because it's filled in, it's gonna be a lot better than what it was before.
Alright, time to test.
How does it work?
It works the same as the normal stove. Whoa! Yay! So you need to, let me see. Do you not push? Oh, ooh, that's dangerous. What? Ooh, good job. Whoa, you can adjust the fire here. Oh, I'm so happy.
Off, off, off. And then make sure it's off, and then off here too.
Cool.
I think.
It does smell though. Right? It does
smell now, yeah.
Strong. I'm so happy now that the captain has made the kitchen fully functional. Okay.
Here.
But I think I know how to use that because I had it when I was young at my old house.
Yeah.
We had a gas heater.
You just, I think you just light it under here.
No. First banana cake cooked in the oven. Actually, it was the first ever meal cooked on this stove set. This is the piano first time playing the boat on its own table. DJ for the fish, DJ for the fish, DJ for the fish. First banana cake on a boat. Whoa.
And kettle.
And first time playing piano.
Oh, it looks so good.
Hot, hot.
What's how?
Hey,
What's how?
really good?
Sure.
Are you gonna translate? What does that mean? Hope YouTube doesn't detect Chinese profanity.
Well, finally the weather got a lot better. It's t-shirt and shorts weather, which is absolutely amazing. A lot of this video was shot during a massive mistral windstorm, so the audio has been terrible, so thank you very much for getting this far. And thanks a lot for all you guys' advice last week about rigging. A lot of people suggested Dyneema, which I never thought about actually. I'd heard about it before, so we're doing a lot of research into that. And also about the windows as well. A lot of people said, don't change them, just refurbish them, which is again what we're gonna do. So I was kind of asking these questions because the jobs that we're gonna do in the future, and we wanted to get as many people's advice on it so that we can, when it comes to it, we can have a good informed decision. And the same with the deck paint as well. So thank you very much guys for supporting us with all your comments, and just by liking the videos as well. It's massively appreciated. We are hopefully going to have some nice weather now, and it can speed up the process a little bit. I know the bulkhead work was a little bit questionable this week, so go easy on your advice there, or go easy on your criticism there. But yeah, we've got 2 months now, pretty much, just less than 2 months to get this boat in the water, so it's all hands on deck. And of course, a massive thank you to you guys who've recently been to our PayPal and coffee super duper massive thanks to you guys. The response this last week was absolutely incredible. Thank you very much. Means that we can start thinking about the rig a little bit more seriously, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. Apologies about the audio again, and we will see you in next week's video. Until then, stay safe.